Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Whenever this video finds you, hope you're getting your hustle on. It's Andrew Tremendous Jones. I'm going to show you guys something outside of arbitrage. It's my commitment to you to show you things that I'm doing as an entrepreneur um, outside of arbitrage. Okay, so um, arbitrage is not my only source of income. Okay, nor should it be only yours. Okay, as an entrepreneur, you want to have at least 3 to 4, if not more, sources of passive income. Okay, things that pay you whether you work or not. Okay, that's what passive income is. But I don't want you to get all riled up over the word passive, because you do have to put work in. Okay, I've yet to see something where you could push a button, sit back, and get rich. That pretty much doesn't exist. Everything that I've found that I've done, you have to put in work. You have to put in blood, sweat, tears, money. Okay, um, and a lot of people are afraid of that. But if you're willing to work and work hard, you can make it happen. So I'm going to show you everything that I'm doing over the next over our journey together here. Okay, everything that I've done, everything that worked, everything that is working. Okay, everything that I'm adding to my arsenal. Okay. So I used to do Amazon FBA, and I'm now getting back into it. When I used to sell on eBay, that was one of my ventures in 2014. The following year, I started selling on Amazon because I got a hang of eBay. So I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, cool. I can handle FBA. So what's FBA? FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. So what I did is I sent in some items, and here's what happened. Every other day or every day, multiple times for the day, I was getting sales. Amazon has shipped the item you sold. Okay, and as you see here, there were letter openers. Okay, and there's pages of this. Like every day, sales were coming in. I was making crazy money. Unfortunately, my supplier, which was Cole Imports, ran out of stock, and they still haven't come back in stock yet. But now I'm getting back into it to dominate it. I'm going to show you guys the ins and outs. So let's go. So I'm going to show you guys. So this is one of my suppliers where I got the letter openers from. But I want to show you how much I paid for it. 1 second. So here's the item here. Okay. Um, the first quantity I bought was 156. Okay. I paid 17 bucks for it. So I was getting it for like 5 to 7 cents or something like that. Then I bought like a few thousand, and then it ran out of stock. But look, my first quantity, I paid 17 bucks. I sold each unit for like close to 9 bucks. Do the math. Okay. And I bought it for 5 cents a piece. And this company here, they sent it directly in to Amazon's warehouse for me, and Amazon sold it on my behalf. That's a crazy flip. Okay. So let's do the math here. 9 times 156, $1,400 minus some fees and stuff like that, right? $1,400 minus fees and $17. Okay. How would you like to learn how to do that? Okay. And that was all in less than a month where I made that possible. Okay. So I'm about to show you guys how. So here's an item that I actually have my eyes on, okay, to go with. And here's how the process works, okay? So you do random searches on Amazon, okay? Anything in toys, anything in games, anything in, let's say, automotive, um, fitness, lightweight items, okay, are really good. So I have this software. It's called Jungle Scout. It's a Google Chrome extension. And here's what it does. Check this out. So this is not my item. This is a random person selling this on Amazon. They're selling it for 13 bucks. You can actually get this in the dollar store. I actually bought this in the dollar store the other day for like, I think like 2 bucks. So let's see this here. Hit Jungle Scout. And here's what it's going to do. It should do what it's going to do. Okay. Try it one more time. There you go. So this software here, it shows me this. It shows me the brand. It shows me the price they're selling it for, the category they're in, their rank, which I'll talk about later. It shows me their sales and it shows me their revenue, their reviews, rating, and seller. Okay. So as you see, this person's revenue is $17,000 per month. Okay, $17,000 per month. They have 151 reviews. Okay, they're doing FBA. Their rank is 1900 in toys and games. Okay, they're selling it for $13, 14, give or take. So here's why this is a good item. Now, when it comes to the rank, I'm gonna show you what that is here. So if you scroll down on any item, I can never say that word properly. Squirrel. You'll see that this is what they call the bestsellers rank, BSR for short. Okay, it's number 1900 in toys and games. Now, there are thousands, if not millions, of products in this category. Okay, I would say millions, multi-millions of products in this category. So look at it like if you were running a marathon with a million people, which is like absurd, but you're running a marathon with a million people and you came in 1900th place. Okay, that's pretty good. Out of a million people, that's pretty good. Okay, so the lower the category, the better sales it has. Okay, so as a rule of thumb, people who do FBA, we look for items that are ranked between 500 to 5,000 in the bestseller rank. If it's above 5,000, okay, it's not worth it. The sales are probably not good. And if it's below 500, like let's say it's 100, or let's say it's number 1, it's too competitive. Okay, so let me repeat that. You want to look for an item that has a bestseller rank of anywhere from 500 to 5,000. Anything above 5,000, the sales are not good. Anything below 500 is too competitive. Okay, if it's below 200, if it's below 500, let's say it's number like 100 or something, guaranteed the reviews are way too high and it's going to be really hard for you to compete with them. Okay, so let's go back to the information here. So their rank again is 1900, so I could compete. They have 1,200 sales per month, and the revenue is $17,000 per month. That's not net, but that's estimated revenue. Okay, so here's how Amazon FBA works. First thing I'm gonna have to do is find a supplier. So I sourced it on a well-known site called Alibaba.com. This is one of the many sites that you could source products from to send into Amazon. Okay, Alibaba is a wholesale manufacturing site. Many of the suppliers on this site are in China. Okay, not all, but many are. And as you know, everything is pretty much made in China. And this is where pretty much major retailers get their products from Walmart to, just major retailers. Okay, this is where they get their products from, and they brand it, and then they sell it to you for, whatever the cost is. Okay, like this product there, like I said, I bought this in my local dollar store for close to $3. Okay, but I'm more than likely the dollar store bought this from China for 50 cents a piece. Okay, so they don't have a decent margin, but they still have a margin on it. Okay, so this person's selling it for as high as 45 cents a piece. Okay, which is pretty decent. Okay, so with this, all you would do is just hit contact supplier and ask them questions. you know. You could ask them for some samples, stuff like that. Okay. Um, and then when you guys reach an agreement, reach a good price, you could start your order. They'll send you like an invoice. Okay. Like I had a past order here that I just completed recently. Um, but I actually messaged like multiple suppliers for this to see who could give me the best price and stuff like that, right? Um, and then there's negotiation tactics and stuff like that. But just be yourself, talk to them. They're not crazy people. They'll give you their email. You could talk to them on email. Sometimes I talk to them on WhatsApp, whatever the case is, right? There's a time difference, so yes, sometimes I have to stay up late to talk to them and what have you, right? But it's all worth it. So found this person here, cool. um, Getting a good price, and I'm going to pay them to send it directly into Amazon's warehouse for me. How do I do that? Well, I would come here and I would basically sell this. Okay, so you sign up as a seller on Amazon. If you just go all the way down to the bottom, okay, and sell on Amazon Business, okay, or just sell on Amazon, they'll ask you about FBA and stuff like that. You sign up as a seller, and it's good that you pick the professional account. I think it's like $30 a month, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it just gives you more opportunity. Um, then you would create your listing on Amazon. Okay, now there's a lot that goes into it. When I buy this from China and I get it, I'm going to take my own pictures. I'm not going to use their pictures. Okay. I'm not going to use their pictures. Okay. As you see, this person branded it Yo-Ya Toys, which is brilliant. Okay. They branded it to themselves. That's amazing. They got professional photos. Okay. I would do the exact same thing. Okay. But I would have just different photos. So it would behoove you to invest in like a good camera, okay, and take some nice high resolution photos. And if it's not high resolution, you could go over to Fiverr and type in 3D rendering, okay. Go over to Fiverr. Let's see here. um like I just hired someone, so just picture here to that do that make your picture from low res to high resolution. Okay, here on Fiverr, there's also people who will 3D render your image to make it look like just bomb top notch. Okay, so you can type in 3D rendering. Okay, and you can find people to do like again like just some top notch dope photos for you. Okay, let's see here. So these are 3D rendered images, right? Stuff like that. See, like this is dope, right? You can even type in Amazon image, right? So you'll take your own photos, okay? Get creative. This is the fun part. Get really creative. Like when I got my letter openers, okay, I got really creative, okay, with the photos. Okay, I even bought some spatulas off of one of my suppliers, and I got creative. I took pictures of in the motion of baking a cake with the spatula, stuff like that, and I got them 3D rendered, and they looked amazing. Okay, but your photos is really important. Like this is a really good photo. So if I'm to compete, I'm gonna have to outdo these people like times 10. Okay. Um, just off the bat, what I would do is I'll have a kid playing catch like with a dog or something, right? Stuff like that. So um I'll have just kids like having fun. I don't have any kids, but I'll borrow someone's kid, right? And take some like decent photos. Okay, you can post an ad on Craigslist in your area. Be like, hey, I'm willing to pay you know, a family that has like 2, 3 kids, I'm willing to pay you guys like $50 just to do like a photo shoot for like, you know, like a few minutes, right? Get creative. Okay. The more creative you are, the better. So I'm gonna do something like that. Okay. Um, yeah, so you'll create your listing with those photos, and then you see this here, their description, it's not that good. So I know already I could beat them, right? Um, so I would put high rich keywords inside my description. Okay. These are more than likely high rich keywords. I haven't really investigated the keywords so far. Um, but again, I'll outsource this to people on Fiverr, right? Who know how to do this, right? Or there's companies that will do it for you for like $300. They will do your title for you because your title is really, really important. There's a software out there that you could use to give you titles that people are, or keywords that people are using right now, searching for stuff like this, and you can put them in your titles. Or you could hire companies that specialize in this. They'll do your titles, they'll do your description, okay, so that you are ranked really great, okay. Um, so here's what you do now. So now that your item is up on Amazon, once the company in China sends it into Amazon's warehouse, you're going to give them some shipping labels that Amazon gives you, and it's going to go into Amazon's warehouse. Okay, it's going to start to check in, and once it checks in Amazon's warehouse, it's going to pretty much be ready to be sold. Okay, it's like live to be sold. So your item's up, you're selling it for the same price, $13.97. You're not going to get any sales until you do a promotion. Now, there's many gray areas when it comes to doing promotions on Amazon. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes people still do it. They remain under the radar, right? Um, so here's what people do, okay? Here's what I did with my letter openers, okay? I went into a variety of Facebook groups, okay? I went into a variety of Facebook groups, and I'll show you these groups. One second. So if you just go on Facebook and type in like Amazon review, you'll find so many places where you could find people to leave you a review on your item um, in exchange for it for free or at a discount. Okay. So there's a lot of groups where people join because they look at it like, holy crap, I could get this $13 item for like $3, right? So, you know, I call them hoarders, right? But they're really just discount shoppers, and they're like, okay, you'll give it to me for $3, and you only want a review, awesome. Because here's the thing, they have 151 reviews, right? So I have to get an equal amount of reviews in order for me to see the revenue that they are seeing. Now let me break this down to a formula. Okay, so they have, as you see there, 1,200 sales for the month. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take 1,246 and divide that by 30, and it's the number I get is 41. So they're selling 41 units per day. Okay, so I have to sell 41 units per day for at least 3 to 4 days, okay, for me to get the same revenue or the same amount of reviews. Okay, so in my launch strategy, I have to be aggressive to sell at least 40 per day. Okay, and if I sell 40 per day, I'm going to get to their rank. I'm going to get to their rank because their rank is based on their sales. You understand? Their rank is based on the sales. So if I just did 40 a day for at least 3-4 days, I could have a better rank or the same rank. And if I have a better rank or the same rank, organically, I'm going to get here. Okay. But here's how you beat them. Amazon also thrives not only on sales and rank, but off of your reviews. Okay. It manipulates the search algorithm for you to show up higher in the searches. Okay. There's other things you could do on top of that. but I want to get some reviews. So again, this is going back to you soliciting reviews from places like Facebook. Okay, Facebook is just one out of so many. There's also ones that you could go to. I'll show you one here. So here's an email I got like a few hours ago from VP Power Club, and now this is one site out of like hundreds of these sites that pretty much they have a large email list of people that just want items for cheap, okay, or for free. Okay, so this person here, they're doing FBA and they want reviews. Okay, so basically you could buy this right now for free in exchange for a review. So I'm one of like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people on their email list that they're sending this out to. So you can go to this site and sign up as a seller and give them your item, and they will send it out to their email list in exchange for reviews. Okay, so you tell them how many reviews you need, etc. They take care of all of the reviews in terms of make sure people leave the reviews. Okay, but there's a method around that. I won't go into depth about that, but it's basically you have a coupon code and you give it to people to get a discount on your item when they hit add to cart. Okay, or to get it basically for free. Okay, and in exchange they leave you a review. So I'm not gonna go for 150 reviews. Okay, that's like, I could, depending on how many units I buy. Okay, but the fact that this is not that competitive of an item, if I get 40 sales, which is doable, for the first for like 3-4 days, I'm gonna hit a good. I'm gonna hit their rank, and organic sales are gonna start coming in, right? With the reviews that I'm soliciting also. Okay, so it's just gonna take me through the ranking dramatically. Okay, so what I would do with this item from China, I would buy at least like 1,000, a bit over 1,000 units. Okay, and I may just give away 100. Okay, may give away 50 to 100 dependent, right? And then after I do that, I'm gonna turn on Amazon sponsored ads. Okay, meaning I'm gonna pay Amazon like 10 cents, 20 cents per click, whatever, for me to show up in the sponsored category. So if I type in, let's say, drone or something, right? Let's look here. I don't see any sponsored ones. But you see when it says like bestseller, what happens, like what I found out. So with my letter openers, I was the bestseller in that category because I got a crap load of reviews in the first day. Not a lot, just like I did probably a giveaway of like 10 or something, right? But those 10 came in like all the same day or within 24 to 48 hours. So I was the best seller in that category. That's why you want to pick a category also that's not as competitive, okay? And you can be the best seller in that category. But what you eventually want to do, let's go to another item here. I want to show you a sponsored item. Let's go back to Amazon Home and type in paper plates. I don't know. So you see how this says sponsored? This person, I can tell it's a new item, okay? So they're paying Amazon a few bucks, a few cents to show up here, okay? And so you do all of that combined, your income is guaranteed, okay? Your income is pretty much guaranteed, okay? So that thing that I showed you of them making $17,000 in sales, that will be your result. Okay. It's a mathematical science selling on Amazon. It doesn't recognize failure. Okay. It's a mathematical science. Okay. Now, it's not overnight. You can't just find this and find a supplier and buy it and send it in. Here's an extension of Jungle Scout that I also use. And this shows me the average daily price, daily rank, daily unit sold. Remember I said it was 42 units sold a day. The average daily revenue, 568. Okay, so this right here is really important for you to know more accurately their average daily rank and their average daily sales. So I know, again, I have to sell at least 42 for a few days to get to this rank. And if I get to this rank, I could get to this average daily income, providing, again, that my reviews are coming in from the giveaways and I have my PPC turned on. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I'm not stealing this person's sales or anything like that. Okay. We could get equal amount of sales. Okay. Amazon's a huge marketplace. Okay. Sales are not going to slow down. Now, there's a lot to consider here, because what can mess this up is someone coming into the market with the same item and selling it for like $8, right? That person may not get any sales. It depends on what they're doing or what they're not doing, but sometimes that can mess things up. So you have to research what other people are selling this for that are selling this same item. What are they doing? What are they not doing? What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? You have to do some serious research. Like this right here, what you're looking at is a tool that I have. It's also a extension. Okay. This is it here. Okay, no, that's not it. Where the hell is that? I don't know where it is here, but it's a tool that shows me like the metrics of Amazon items. Okay, so I know how long it's been being sold for, etc., etc. Okay, so look at this. People are selling it for $8.99, $12.99, etc. People are selling multiple packs. I have to examine all of these people. Okay, but I'm telling you, it's freaking worth it. Okay, it's time you put in to research to find a product. But all you need to do is find at least 3-4 products that's doing at least $500 a day, and you're doing a full-time income and then some. Okay, like that's it. If the world was ending, if there was a zombie apocalypse happening, which I hope the world ends in a zombie apocalypse, but I'm ready. And I needed to make some quick cash, Amazon FBA. Straight up. If it was a zombie apocalypse, I needed some quick cash to get some grenades and some automatic weapons. Okay, and I didn't have any money. I'm gonna sell on Amazon. Okay, because again, you're not doing nothing. You're just researching. Now the research, I'm not gonna lie, it's gruesome. Okay, you have to research for a while. Okay, like it took me a month and a half to find the letter opener. Okay, and I messed up with that because I didn't take into account how much quantity my supplier had. I didn't ask them that. Okay, that's one thing that's important. You want to make sure that your supplier has quantity. Okay, because when you sell out and you don't have no more, what are you gonna do? You lose your income. Okay, so this is dope. You definitely want to do this. E-commerce, guys, again, it's where I first started to make my money. Okay, and again, how I transitioned to arbitrage is when I was selling on eBay. I was drop shipping on eBay, and I started to sell Fiverr gigs on eBay. And I was like, hold on, I don't like eBay's taking 15%, which is cool because I'm getting a crap load of sales, but I'm just going to start my own arbitrage business and do it from my own website, etc., which we have Fiverr arbitrage now. Okay, but e-commerce is hot. I used to sell services. I used to sell a software on Craigslist. Okay, sorry, a software that was Craigslist based on eBay. Okay. And let me see if I can show you those sales here. Listen, I don't hold nothing back. I'm showing you guys my personal email. I don't give a flying 740. So your item sold. Okay. So I was selling this software like it was nobody's business. Okay. It was a software, Craigslist email extractor harvester pro. I don't think the software is around anymore. I don't think it works anymore. But at the time, it was hot, and I was selling it for, how much did I sell this bad boy for? I was selling it for $6. Okay. Um, and after fees, I'll take home like $5, but I'll sell multiple units per day. It was crazy. And I was like, hold on, I ain't gotta sell couches and benches and stuff on eBay. I could sell like stuff like that. And I started to find courses online and sell them on eBay. I started to find Fiverr gigs and sell them on eBay. Okay. And I got creative too. What I was also doing on eBay is I'll come to Amazon, I'll find an item like this, and I'll always look at frequently bought together. Okay. So I would sell this with this or this with this. Okay. But like I wouldn't do it in the toys category. I'll do it in like furniture or something like that, fitness, right? Where they'll buy like a bench, but it needed the weights, right? So I'll sell the weights with that. That's what we call bundling, okay? And I put it on eBay all day long, and it was like crazy. So drop shipping, people think it's dead. It's not dead. It's alive and well. It's just how you do it, okay? Especially like with Shopify. That's a whole nother video, but it's crazy. So if you guys want guidance on how to do this, don't contact me if you don't have money to invest to buy a product, okay? Because you're gonna have to have money to buy product from Alibaba, okay? But again, I can show you where you can get products for like cheap. Like if you go to coalimports.com, you can find products here for cheaper than what you'll find on Alibaba, like how I did, and I spent $17. Okay. I'm not saying you could start with $17, but don't contact me if you only have like $34 to your name. Okay. Like it's crazy. I'm not, shatting on people or anything, but the emails that I get from people is like crazy. They'll tell me like, their quote unquote story, which is cool. I'm sympathetic. But then they want something for nothing, right? Like international people mainly will email me and be like, hey, my dog died and I have, medical bills. Can I have your course for free? And it's like, hell no. like, like hell to the no. We all got problems, B. Like, we all got problems. Like, I'm gonna like start crying because you got problems too and give you my course for free. No. Anyways, my point is, I will show you guys how you could invest less than, let's say, $300, $400, $500. Okay. Send them in. The more you have, the better, though. Okay. If you have $1,000, fantastic. But if you have a few less than that, we could still work, and I could show you where you could get items for absolutely cheap. Hold on. Yeah. Finally, it loaded. I'll get back to my point in a second here. But this site here is like amazing. You can buy items for like really, really cheap. Like, look at this here. I'm not sure if this is a good item to send in the Amazon. We haven't researched it, but just wanted to show you like their process here. You could order by the case, so you could order, and there's no minimum, right? Well, yeah, it's a 12-piece minimum, but compared to Alibaba, this is like ridiculous. Okay. In terms of, sometimes Alibaba, your minimum has to be like 1,000 units or 5,000 units, right? So here, there's no minimum. You can order. Look at this, three cases is only $88. That's 150 pieces, right? Let's keep going here. So you just come here and just do the math, right? Say you did 1,000 pieces. right, for $5.90. Okay. Again, I don't know what this item is, but beverage container, whatever. But let's just do some simple math on it. If you invested $5.90 for 1,000 pieces and you sold each piece for, let's say, $8 times 1,000, that's $8,000, right? Minus 590. Okay, that's a $7,400 profit. Like crazy. Okay, minus some giveaway fees and stuff like that. But like that's what we're looking at here. But you don't have to start with 1,000 pieces. You could start with 200 pieces to start with, and invest $118. And after 200 pieces, okay, 8 times 200, that's $1,600 profit. Okay, minus fees and stuff like that. So that's what you're looking at here. Okay, and I have a discount code where you can get these items that you want to get for cheaper. Okay, so I think it's up to like 5% off I get on this site here. But yeah, this is the shiznit, bro. Like this is crazy. So here's what I have here. I have Amazon course. Okay. It's a course done by my business partner. Okay. So my business partner and I, we both created a course, one for eBay, one for Amazon. I created the eBay course. He created the Amazon course. Just to give you a background on that, my business partner, which I'm going to be introducing you to guys really soon. I started selling on eBay in 2014. He came to me. He's like, "Hey, Andrew, I'm still working at this dead end job. How can I make some money?" I showed him what I was doing on eBay. He killed it. Started to make mad money. Then he's like, "Yo, Andrew, I'm bored. I'm gonna go sell on Amazon." I'm like, "Yo, good luck. That marketplace looks hella complicated." He went to go do it, and he did, I think, like over 100K. And I was like, "Whoa." And then I was like, I was doing really well on eBay, but I was like, "Yo, that extra money is dope. Like, let me figure this out." So I figured out Amazon through him. And then we both started showing people like in our neighborhood what we were doing. And then it grew into a training course, which is AME, Amazon meets eBay. Okay. And it grew. We gained over 500 plus students. Okay. In a short period of time. And we did a lot of seminars, and it was great. So we still have that training. We updated it. Okay, so what you'll get an eBay training, you'll get an Amazon FBA training. Oh, okay, but mainly the Amazon FBA training. We could throw in the eBay training if you want, but you're getting an Amazon FBA training that shows you step by step how to do this. Okay, and also you're gonna get your one-on-one with me where I'm going to walk you through this entire thing. Okay. So I'll leave the link to that site there. Okay. It's amedegree.com. Check that link out there. I'm going to show you everything on how to do this exactly. Okay. But the main benefit is you get to jump on Zoom with me for a few hours and for me to just dissect all of this for you, bundle it up and make it work for you. Okay, even if it's something that you choose to do down the line, get to know it now and start researching your products now. Okay, so that you can make it happen. Okay, because Amazon has taken over the damn globe, and you can make a crap load of money and just live life on your terms and just travel. As long as you have Wi-Fi and a laptop, you could do this business. Okay, and you can have your fiber arbitrage business on the side and just continue to add stuff to your arsenal. I'm also doing Forex, right? I'm gonna show you guys about that later down the line. Okay. So this is some amazing stuff here, guys. So click the link in the description. Comment if you have any questions or shoot me an email. I'd love to help get you guys started. This is some amazing stuff, guys. All right. Peace.